Hey guys, it's Krabby Empath here. First of all, I want to thank all of my subscribers. I've noticed that it's climbed a little bit there, and I really appreciate that. I would ask if you're new and you like what I do, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I believe there's a little bell there so you can know when I upload new videos. Really need to come out with like a little catchy phrase. Help me out, y'all. Okay, on a more serious note, this is going to be a follow-up on Sergeant Elder Fernandes, who we know was found deceased. I believe it was on Tuesday. Didn't write that little fact down. If you watched my videos I did before he was found, I want to say I feel a little bad because okay, how do I put this? The first card I pulled on my very first reading with him was the Death card. And I immediately knew. And I tried to kind of sugarcoat it, and I don't think I need to do that. I think me being as blunt as I can be is best. I'm just really, I guess it's more for, if somebody in the family sees it or somebody, you know what I mean? And I don't know. But that kind of bothered me. So I do want to say, and I also think that you guys can see this better, so I hope this is working better. I did a little tiny bit more reading after my rant. I did want to say, let's talk about some, wonderful things about this guy. He was a chemical, biological, radiological, and nuclear specialist, according to Fort Hood stuff. That's pretty impressive for as young as he was. The thing that gets me is they're going to call this a suicide. They already said they dropped him off somewhere I want to say it was like Woodland Drive or something like that. A place he hadn't lived in months. So, yeah, right. He was found 30 miles away from Fort Hood. His car was found at the base. And he was found, from all reports I've seen, hanging from a tree near the railroad tracks. It's also kind of by Lake Polk. In my first reading, I did see a lot of water. I honestly, I had said something about a parking lot, and that was hard for me to describe. But when Google Earth is an amazing thing, guys. So you can look up this area where he was found and see the surroundings of it. And there's kind of like this garage that they warehouse, or not garage, I'm sorry, parking lot, where they warehouse like the big stuff I saw on the little thing. And I don't know if I don't know. Like I said, I'm still learning a lot of this stuff. I'm still learning a lot about myself. My confidence is probably not where it should be. There's times I'm very confident. There's times I try to sugarcoat, and that's an issue. So I'm going to do my best to not do that. Now, getting down to it, let's go ahead and start this. Again, this is Sergeant Elder Fernandes. He had gone missing, I believe it was August 17th. And he was just found. So, I'm really wanting to do a follow-up. I'm really hoping to see maybe people, why I feel like he was, because he did report a sexual, it came out as sexual, I think, abuse. He did report that to a higher up. They were supposedly doing everything they could for him. I've heard rumors that he was in the hospital on suicide watch. I've heard rumors he was, etc. I think he was in the hospital due to the sexual assault. In some way. Because I don't think it was just a simple... I'm gonna even say simple because it's inappropriate either way, like an ass grab. I think this was definitely not something they could, ignore. So, oops, sorry. If you don't watch me, or if this is your first video you've watched, I listen to rain sounds. I do not own rights to the music, if I have to say that. I have his picture here. Like I said before, I think he was such a sweet guy. And I don't buy suicide for a second. And I just don't. There's no way. I just don't. So, anyway. Let's get started. Oh, you know what I forgot? My essentials. So, like, into this I am. Like, I've been thinking about him nonstop. Like, what happened to you? Just, I use Art of the Root oils. I think they're called. This one's for clarity and creativity. You can find them at artoftheroot.com. There'll be a link to their website in my description. Okay, so I'm going to shuffle kind of again, kind of get this. Can't believe I forgot that. I felt like I was off. Okay. They smell wonderful. They do. That on there. And then I want my Vision. I use my Vision oil a lot. It's my favorite. I'll have to order more, obviously. And these, I don't think they really make you see things or something. That's personal opinion. I love the smells. I love I don't know. I suppose they have some that make people fall in love with you too. Those kind of freak me out. Anyway. Elder Fernandes. Got the 7. Sorry. 7 of Wands. Defending yourself. So, wondering suicide. Makes me wonder if there were 6 people involved. They took him somewhere. We know they took him somewhere. They had to have. I got here 3 of Cups. Do I have another one flip? I don't think so, but sometimes. Okay. So we've got defending yourself into celebration. Or it could even mean like 3's a crowd, but I'm not seeing this as a lover's quarrel in a sense. Too many cards here. That one's loud. Come on. I'm just saying terrible. Like I don't have like a, if I can explain it, I get little tiny, like the tiniest little snippet visions. Like the very first time I saw him, I saw blood around his mouth, or like a broken nose, blood around his mouth. The 5 of Cups. I actually pulled that one upside down, so I'm going to leave it upside down. I feel that's right. Sometimes I get them upside down and I'll feel that it's not, yeah. I'm not, if you like the regular tarot reading people, I'm not one. There you go. The Ten of Wands upside down. Boop. We got the Star. The Justice upside down. Maybe after they picked him up from the hospital, it was one of those, oops, it was one of those things, like, let's go get some drinks, maybe, or let's go, there we go, King of Swords. There's one of your guys. Higher up. Or older. What do we got here? I've been on this rant about this woman involved. There's the Queen of Wands upside down. Right next to the King of Swords. And then we have Temperance. Ooh. There is like such a high energy, it is hard to even explain. And I've only had 1 cup of coffee this morning, so, or today. I feel like I've had 8 all of a sudden. Okay. I'm telling y'all. Alright, so we got self-indulgent, 7 of cups there. There's another 7. I am seeing 6 to 7 people involved in this. Not saying they killed him, but know about it. I'm sure it was set up. And there's going to be the people covering for it. There's going to be the people, you know, your press guys. There's going to be your main guy that we always see talking about how they lost their family or whatever he says. And I feel a lot of soldiers believe that. I feel a lot of soldiers think that. It just, certain, there we go, ones in particular, don't. Because I don't know if the guy knows this or not. There's a card I drew. But when he's, like, being dishonest and he gets nervous, he has, like, this nose twitch. Anyway. I love studying human behaviors, and when he, like, I don't know, it's almost like when he lies or he knows he's being just a little dishonest or something, his little nose does something weird. It's weird. Alright, anyway. Here we go. We have the 9 of Pentacles to the, how come I can't think? 6 of Wands. I was gonna like 6 of Swords? Okay. So, 9 of Pentacles to the 6 of Wands. So I'll start up here, start explaining things. We have the Seven of Wands. He stood up for himself. There might have been 3 main players in this. The one who picked him up and 2 others. I do believe this was a hate crime, like I've said, in a sense. I also feel vengeance. We have the 5 of Cups in reverse. I always say upside down. This is you know, really it means the same thing either way. It's loss. This is kind of showing his death. And then in this one I'm seeing is the Ten of Wands cleaning up the scene. You know what I mean? They've got to go back now and see what kind of information they've put out and see what they need to re-clarify and see what they need to this and make sure that everyone knows that he was suicidal and having problems and they need to, you know what I mean? They got a lot of stuff to do. Yeah, this is kind of one of those that also, I mean, yeah, this is disguising, cleaning up, doing that kind of stuff. Their typical MO. They can't even change it up for a little bit for us. Like they can't, you know what I mean? Is what it is. To the Star, to Justice upside down. I'm seeing this. I do see him. I don't know his sign or anything like that. But this I'm seeing more as okay, he was the Star. He was under a lot of pressure from the stuff that did happen to him. I do believe that was a burden on him. And I see this as kind of when you know what I mean? Here, let me look up like the exact blah 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 of what it means so I can maybe explain better. Loss, theft, privation, abandonment, and then in other ones it can mean hope, bright prospect. See, and that's not what I'm seeing here at all. I'm seeing this as him going kind of through the motions of the sexual harassment. And then we have Judgment upside down, you know what I mean, their weakness, their whatnot. Pretty much I see this as they're not gonna, okay, they're gonna fight giving this man justice, because for one, they're gonna say it was a suicide. That's the biggest thing. They're gonna say he somehow walked, and we should look that up. We should see how long it takes to walk from where they say that they left him to where he was found. Anyway, with nobody seeing him, remember, because they were out looking for him, and from what they say, just everybody was looking for him. So this is your jerk right here. I think this is the one who picked him up. I think this is the one who had the intentions of getting rid of this guy. He wanted him gone, and he knew exactly how to do it. Obviously knew the right people. We got the Queen of Wands, who, I don't know, this can mean, you know, jealousy, deceitful, that kind of stuff. I see this as, you know, I told you, I see this as my Jade girl, the girl that's involved in and covering stuff up. I don't read cards the way everyone else does. I kind of see how this cover up is right above her. I see how this guy is right here with this loss kind of thing. See him dealing with stuff. See, you know, that's kind of how I see that kind of stuff. And then we have temperance, patience, to the Seven of Cups, which is kind of I don't know. I wonder if they went and it's almost like they're being, I do see this, I'm really seeing this more as the seven people, the visionary of it all, the what they would lose in a sense if he was kept alive. I think there was a lot to be lost. So I'm seeing that in that sense. To the Nine of Pentacles, which is, you know, success and accomplishment. I believe this row right here, down here, is kind of him coming in, telling the Queen of Wands, you know what I mean? It was followed out. They felt successful. They felt, you know, they felt now that they, you know, did what they had to do into victory. They felt victorious over this and that it was done. I'm not saying he killed himself. I've said that from day one, that he was, the bond between him and his mom was substantial. And I don't know. And then again, who walks that far? I don't know. I don't know if you know that area. Google Earth is a great thing. Like, no joke. Anyway. There's just, I don't know, there's trees everywhere. Everywhere. Yeah, see, it's like them bringing in the news. It's exactly what it is. They came in, they told him he's taken care of, you know what I mean? And I think they made it this time to where he'd be found sooner than Vanessa. Sorry, I need some coffee. So the lessons they're learning, it seems more like yeah, I don't know. They're accidental deaths. They're all this crud. God, it's a mess. My one tried flipping. Then it changed its mind. Nope, that's what I want. Woof. Oh, they're Fernandes. That's way too many. Alright. So what I'm really seeing, guys, is that they got him from the hospital. I think they took him out to kind of a secluded area. And they did very bad things to him. But not to the point where they couldn't say, you know what I mean? Yeah. We'll see in the autopsy. We'll see who does the autopsy. You have the Eight of Pentacles, working hard, working on yourself. A lot of work related. A lot of Pentacles. Sorry, I know I shake my whole table. I've stabilized it like 5,000 times and I still end up just need a solid wood one. But I don't know, something about my table. It's not everything I have. I'm a weirdo. Goodness gracious, way too many. It's a Magician upside down. To the Tower. Remember, he was moved. He was at work. He was sexually harassed. He was moved out. I'm not saying that's what Magician means, but, you know, stuff happened. And he was moved units. And then here comes the Tower bringing, you know, fatality, bringing stuff down. I wish that came in the order of freaking... I wish I could see that as like... Oh. Got the Three of Wands. They brought the Tower down now. Now they're looking out at their... Feeling a little safer now. That's what this is. This is his issues at work. And they took care of it. Again, I see the three. I see three main involved in the actual killing part. Or the helping, assisting. Many more no. I promise you this goes through rankings. This goes through... This stuff just, you know... There's a lot of coincidences in the world. Yeah, Page of Swords upside down. And there's a lot of training exercise accidents. And there's a lot of suicides within our military. Dang. Knight of Wands upside down. I'm getting attacked. Way too many. I'll show you guys kind of what they are, but in case they come out again. But way too many. Shuffling the back of the deck. I do find it cool since I've started really getting into the tarot stuff, how stuff it's the truth. If it wants to come out, it's coming out. I gotten mad at a deck before and switched because I didn't like what I saw. They were a little hissy fit. Whoop. The next deck, same exact cards. So now we got defending herself. We got the Nine of Wands to the Four of Cups upside down. I am seeing a younger. Like in the cards, the Page of Swords. Knight of Wands. Wands. Way too many. I think I said Wands. This is fair. I'm just taking them. So, we got 4 of Cups, childhood nostalgia, to the Wheel of Fortune, to the Ace of Wands, upside down, to the 4 of Wands. The bottom row is self-explanatory. So I'm seeing this Page of Swords and this Knight of Wands as 2 of the people that were there to go after him. They might have actually, like, I'm seeing this kind of as them offering him another deal, like drop the charges, say you lied, say this. And then this is the 3 of Cups. You know, there's 3 more left. I'm definitely seeing the visuals in these more than the meanings of the cards. I'm going to point that out right now. I'm seeing these as... So I think there were 3 of them that were there when it happened. And I think he stood his ground. And, you know what I mean? And I feel like he was afraid. I think he knew. I mean, he was, you know what I mean, trying to make a decision, like he... Because this isn't just their reputation. This isn't just all this kind of stuff. This is their careers. This is the rest of their lives. Yeah. Trying to get this bottom row. We have nostalgia, family, things being turned around. I think this was a really, really close-knit family. And a happy, you know. I think, yeah. What the? Sorry. I was trying to look at something. Oh. No notes here. Yeah, because family, all that kind of stuff. The Wheel of Fortune comes in to ruin all of it. I do think they celebrated. I do. In a sense. I think I'm going to do one more round, guys, and I'm going to call it good. Said what I'm seeing is definite cover-up. I'm seeing about 7 people knew, possibly. I think 3 were actually there. I think they took him somewhere. I think they killed him. And I think they strung him up to make it look like a suicide. And, yeah. I really hope the autopsy shows something different. But so it depends on who does it, and that's the one thing is it's really hard to figure out who to trust because people are gonna be scared. When you're showing a pattern that if you do this, you die. It's Queen of Pentacles first. I see this as mom. Maybe. Hold on. Give me a second because this has me thrown off. I just realized. I'm seeing this as his harassment. And also the 2 people I'm sorry. Not the 2 people. The like the person who sexually harassed him, the kind of the person he went to. Perhaps. Either way, I'm seeing that as definitely not, two lovers went after him or anything like that. Not like a lover's quarrel. I'm not seeing that in there. Now, that's not saying sexual orientation didn't play a part in it. I'm just saying. I was kind of seeing mom here. I don't know how I feel about this. You know what? I'm just going to keep going. Because this kind of means, like, evil. But there could also mean mistrust. And I do see the mom having mistrust. I don't think she's evil. No, it's mom. It's mom. Page of Wands upside down. A little upside down messenger. Now they're all coming out backwards on me. Two of Cups upside down. Maybe the guy he filed this complaint against was a married man. And it could have started causing trouble in his marriage. I got the, that's what I'm seeing. Okay, we got the moon into the Nine of Swords up all night. I definitely think I was gonna try to do that all smooth. I didn't. Whoop. Not even one hit one. So you got the Ace of Pentacles upside down. I'm saying this as this caused a lot of problems for the man who was accused. In his marriage. I have the Seven of Swords upside down. To the King of Wands. To the Eight of Cups. To the Hermit. To the Five of Swords. This is his death. So what I'm seeing this is I'm seeing the mother's in distress. And she's having a lot of mistrust. And this could also be the man. Actually. Oh my god. It literally just snapped. Queen of Pentacles is the man's wife. The man's wife that, if I almost have a feeling she might blow the lid off this. Because I'm getting a really strong, like, really, really strong feeling about it. You know, separation between a couple. Has them up all night. Has them bothered. You know, transitions. Ace of Pentacles is, you know, a lot of, like, issues, marital issues. Seven of Swords is, you know, usually it's moving to calmer waters, but in this essence, it means, you know, almost like, I don't know, like, how do I want to put it, like he's trying to, he goes, okay, like babbling kind of. He goes and he talks to the King of Wands, who I think is his superior. And I think he probably tells him to leave it alone. Walk away from it, leave it alone, you know. Let it go. And he decides, no. This man is not costing me everything. You know what I mean? Because they see filing sexual harassment charges as you being like a little weakling.
Wow.
Look at that. You watched me get spam calls right there. Which led to his fatality. Huh. You know, I said that was the last one I was going to do, but now I'm really curious to see what else it has to say. I wonder with that, you know, ending with, you know, dishonorable fight, that kind of stuff. The death. And I am saying that it caused some serious issues for this man at home. He may not have had to pay for it on the hood, but he paid for it at home. And some reason I'm kind of like getting snippets of an argument, like her wondering if is he into men? Is he, you know? And look, there he is. At first, he's on his little throne. He's got his 9 of Cups. And then we have the 2 of Wands come in. And holding the world there. This is to the Hangman. And we know he was hung. And we don't know, but that's what reports say. I believe he was. I truly... These cards are driving me absolutely crazy. It's like I can't get them right. Sorry. Shaking my whole table. I'm just really curious now if this wife is gonna, you know what I mean, bring down the gauntlet in a sense. Oh yeah. Unfortunately, yeah. I think he had a nice little life going for himself. Except for, there you go. That's who he really was, 10 of Swords. He had a nice little life going for himself. And I truly, truly believe. Look at that. the Six of Pentacles to the Two of Swords. I'm seeing this as his life was coming down. This is why he killed him. This is why he arranged this to kill him. I think his wife was going to leave him. I think if he was found guilty of anything, so maybe they were pursuing something. I would like to think they were. To the Hierophant, I see him. No, no, I swear. Good church-going, charitable man here I am. But the High Priestess, keeping secrets. That's crazy. We got the Hierophant right next to the High Priestess. What a sick. You know a good way to save your family, dude? A good way to make sure that you don't end up in these positions. Like, I'll help y'all out. Don't be a fucking pervert. Try that. Don't harass people. Leave people alone. Do your job. Shut the hell up and work. Like, seriously. It's a great way to keep your family is don't be an idiot. And he went to kill them if he didn't know that he was going to get in trouble for it, I don't think. We got the Knight of Cups. Way too many. Coffee. Okay. Either way, it means the same thing. The Eight of Swords. Knight of Cups to the Eight of Swords. Bound, tied to a situation. What is that? Thought my card tore for a second. I was about to cry. The King of Pentacles upside down. We'll take one more. Whatever that may be. Ooh, that one's... What do we got? Fuck. This one makes me sad. I have the Ten of Pentacles upside down. So again, top row, happy home. Or, you know, he was happy sitting over there on his little throne. See if you can see the cards better this way. I don't know if you can or not. Of course, we're all going to be like sideways here. But, sorry. When I'm seeing this is kind of like this charitable man. You know, that's what that kind of means. Charity, giving, that kind of stuff. Turn this more. I don't know. You guys get to see my shirt. It says Janis Joplin. But, you know, to the Two of Swords. Sorry, trying to make it sure you guys can see better, and I do not drop my computer on my spot. There, maybe. To the Two of Swords, which is like stalemate, that kind of thing. So then I see him going and like testifying. This like is his. You know what I mean? I didn't do anything. Like this guy's. There's all these twos all of a sudden. To the High Priestess, which is secrets, all that kind of stuff. I do believe there's a woman involved. I've said it many times in these videos. I believe her name starts with a J. And this is who is helping cover it up. They send in their Knight of Cups. One of the guys. And put this person into bound and tied to the situation. The King of Pentacles in reverse. You know, because I think the first person told him to kind of walk away. But I don't think he could walk away. I think he had to do something, and he knew he had to do something because he was losing his whole life. And, you know, yeah. Okay. So I'm seeing them, you know what I mean, kind of sending in their, because the Knight of Cups actually up this way isn't that bad. Kind of, it might even represent him. And then this was the position he found himself in. I don't know. I just know that I was kind of hoping it would show me more of what the wife's going to do. But I'm not seeing any more of that. Alright. Yep. Okay. So this is their little news giver that does as he's told. It's bound and tied to it. It's corruption at its finest. Cover up. Then we have the Ten of Pentacles upside down. Ruined family, pretty much. They destroyed this family. Or this instance destroyed this family. So no. I'll call it right now. This is what I'm going to say. I'm going to say they're going to call it a suicide. Even when the autopsy comes out. If I were the family, I would get an independent autopsy. Because we're dealing with people, you know, the military has a lot of training in what to do in these circumstances, and they have a lot of, they know what they're doing. You know, it's kind of hard. There's a reason we have them there to protect our nation. They have skills, they have stuff that they know how to do better than anyone. And I'm going to call it right now that they're going to say he killed himself. And I think I really like this lawyer that Vanessa Guillen and this family now has. I think she's fighting hard. And it kind of upsets me, all this stuff people say about, well, she's just doing it for whatever. No, she's doing it because she cares, because she's disgusted. Like, everyone should be. Everyone should truly be. Especially that's one thing that kind of gets me, is like I hear so much about the patriots and the patriotic people, and then our soldiers start dying on American soil. And if you speak out against that, you're somehow anti-military. That makes no sense to me. Because as I've said before, if this stuff was happening overseas, it would be different. And you know, it sends a really, really bad message to the rest of the world about... Move this up a little bit. You guys are just looking at it, nothing. About... I look horrible today. The rest of the world, and the message that that they're getting. I mean, it's not like we've sent the best messages in a while to the rest of the world, but to have, maybe it's just me personally, I don't like the thought of a weekend base like this. I don't like the disrespect to our soldiers, and that's what I'm going to say about that. So, thank you again for watching. If you like me, hit the subscribe button, comment, discuss, what have you. I hope you have a great day, and I hope that find something you enjoy to do today, even if it's just for a split second, and